Okay.
All right. I think he's the oldest veteran going on the trip.
Whether on wheels, wings, or ships,
Hey, how are you?
Bill Thornton has traveled to many faraway locations.
Oh, yeah.
But the 95-year-old's excursions haven't always been pleasant in nature.
After a day or two, you could smell the death.
The attacking planes number between 50 and 100.
The Richmonder is part of an ever-shrinking fraternity of Americans.
Explosion and bombing.
On December 7th, 1941, the U.S. sailor survived the Japanese attack at Pearl Harbor on board the battleship Tennessee.
About the only way I can explain it, we were all upset and mad and anger.
Thornton would also live through the iconic battles at Okinawa and Iwo Jima.
I was trying to figure out a way to notify my family that I was all right.
Distant places etched in our nation's psyche, but one destination on the home front always remained out of reach.
It's going to be fun.
Until now.
We're going to make it fun.
Good morning.
Early one Saturday,
You ready to head on in, guys?
a small army of aging veterans gathers at the VFW in Mechanicsville, preparing for a field trip to remember.
We're going to take your driver's license away from you.
I'm a good leader, I'm told.
Johnny, let's go right there.
This band of graying warriors, the youngest pushing 90, will witness a first in their lifetimes. With the patriotism, pomp, and circumstance of a military ceremony, volunteers work tirelessly to salute their special guests.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Instead of marching off to war, these veterans will be celebrated up and down Interstate 95.
All right, let's go.
Honor Flight, a national nonprofit, aims to fly or drive all surviving World War II veterans like Petersburg's Philip Marini to the memorial built in their honor.
Say hi.
Free of charge. The 91-year-old Marini sacrificed much during the war. A shrapnel wound nearly took the soldier's life in Italy. His brother August lost his during the Battle of the Bulge.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate my freedom.
Till now, the thought of visiting the World War II memorial in Washington seemed too painful. But when Honor Flight called, Philip had a change of heart.
Good experience. I didn't think I would ever be here.
Whatever upsetting memories may linger, they are eased somewhat as the veterans receive red carpet treatment along the way.
Go a little faster, Kelly. I can hold my hand up here all day.
Since the first Honor Flight took off back in 2005, the nonprofit organization has sprouted up in more than 42 states. And since that time, more than 138,000 veterans have gone on this emotional journey.
It's a big step, Dudley. Watch that step.
Air Force veteran Dana Rivera is the driving force behind Richmond's Honor Flight.
All right, you're good to go. This is probably the only way they get to see their memorial.
Dana says, simply put, with about 600 World War II veterans passing each day nationally, these rewarding trips are a race against Father Time.
There's so many people out there that just want to say thank you.
Put your hand on my shoulder. That's a boy.
This Honor Flight carries the veterans and their guardians to several monuments
I got 18 bullseyes in 2 minutes.
where the greatest generation is lauded by others in uniform who carry the torch of protecting the country.
I was with General Pat.
Really?
Africa and Italy.
Free hugs for veterans. Thank you for your service, sir. Welcome to Washington.
The family atmosphere at the World War II Memorial is a rich blend of celebration and quiet reflection.
I'm glad you were here.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
everything.
For many veterans, Honor Flight serves as a form of therapy.
Hello.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Tennessee, man.
That's wonderful.
Linda Mills, the daughter of Pearl Harbor survivor Bill Thornton, says her father shared details of the war she has never heard.
Read what was on the wall.
Okay.
I'm delighted to be able to be with him and share it with him.
Thank you.
Handshakes and hugs are shared along with tearful thank yous.
We take our daily lives for granted. We really do.
Mackenzie Middle says meeting these larger-than-life heroes puts their sacrifices into perspective.
We go about our lives not realizing how many people have sacrificed for our freedom. And it takes people like that that have to remind us.
One of those stars represents your brother.
As Philip Marini toured the massive granite memorial,
Really brings tears to my eyes.
his thoughts turned to those who would never have the chance to visit, including his brother.
I guess if they were to have anything, this was the nicest thing they could have.
With their final mission complete, the Honor Flight veterans board the bus destined for Richmond. But a surprise awaits.
World War II.
Their expedition is capped off with piles of cards and letters from family and strangers alike.
Phil Marini. This is a heavy one.
Just like mail call, when soldiers and sailors on the front lines would devour handwritten dispatches from home.
I will not forget you all of my life.
Heartfelt gestures for brave men and women who, so many years ago, answered the call when the nation needed them the most.
I'd just like to hug them and thank them for the letters they sent me.